Yeah, I felt pretty tired. It was definitely a long game, tough game. Played a lot of minutes, but just knew this was a big chance for us. We wanted to take the opportunity and make it count. And so I just tried, to help the team as much as I can offensively. And it was obviously really nice that it worked out. And I really felt like we did it together, and it was a super fun experience. And winning it for Switzerland was amazing.
Alina, how do you describe the atmosphere of Winter Olympic hockey? Like, compared to a normal game, what's the difference like when you're playing for your country?
Well, the biggest difference is you feel the support from your whole country. Even if they watch hockey or not, you feel like they just cheer for the Olympic athletes, no matter what sport. And that's a very special atmosphere it creates. And obviously having friends and family there, not so far from our home country. So extra special, extra emotional. And you just feel a lot of honor and pride.
Alina, how's the energy in the locker room right now, having four players come back, having just won medals? How does that sort of set you up for the rest of the season?
Well, we feel the love, we feel the support, the excitement. It's beautiful to come back here and just see how much they followed the tournament and us players and how proud they are of us. And obviously, the the emotions are very positive, are high, and motivation is big. And we know we have big goals this year with the fleet, and I think we just try to continue with that momentum and keep going in the season to ultimately win the championship.
How did you celebrate with your friends and your family?
It was late. It was fun. We just rented out a little bar restaurant area. It's a little different because we had to wait for the medal for the gold medal game to end. So timing wise, first started in the locker room. Just had a lot of fun there, and then once we got our medal, went to a restaurant and with all the Swiss fans and friends and family. And for us, something very special, and we don't get to do that a lot.
What kind of emotions were you feeling, when you saw Megan score that game-winning goal? Obviously, it's a little, she's not your teammate right then, but you obviously had to have some emotions.
I couldn't believe it. Honestly, one of my favorite moments of the whole Olympics, seeing Erin, Winnie, and Meg on the top of the world, and her scoring that goal, and just seeing the excitement around their team and around the three of them. They deserve everything and more. They're such great humans, such great athletes, and I'm just so happy that they get the recognition they deserve. We were actually under the stands. We had to wait for our medal. We had to stand in line, so we couldn't even watch the game. We watched it on the phone. We heard the reaction. Didn't know who scored. We waited, and then I saw Meg had the puck, and I was like, no way, no way, no way. And then she scored, and it was actually a delayed reaction from us, but pretty cool. And then walking out there on the red carpet and seeing them celebrating and making eye contact with them was a moment I'll never forget.
Obviously, there's been so much positive reaction back here in the States from American fans. What was the reaction just from back in Switzerland for what we all accomplished?
Yeah, it was very overwhelming. Obviously, a lot of friends, families texted, called. Obviously, with social media, it's crazy how much attention you can get. It's definitely very overwhelming, but very beautiful. And then when we arrived on Monday in Switzerland, we got a little celebration and people came. A lot of people were saying that we touched their hearts and we fought and we left it all on the ice, and they were all very proud of us, and that's something, so beautiful, and you can't experience it anywhere than in sports.
Alina, some athletes have talked about this post-Olympic slump. Sort of you're at this high, this really, really high height, and then you all of a sudden come down from that. How do you avoid that? How do you keep the momentum rolling from having so much success?
Well, winning the last game is always helpful, of course. I've been on the other side before, and then it's definitely tougher. You definitely think about other stuff more. I have to say doing super well. I was right when it ended, basically just excited to come back here. Love this group here. Love the way we work. The coaches, everybody, just does everything for us so well, and we can just focus on hockey. And winning with this group would be my ultimate dream here. And so right away I enjoyed a few days, but I was just excited to come back and get back to work.
When you were 15 the last time Switzerland medal at the Olympics, you were on that team as well. In what ways was that run similar and or different to this one?
The only similarity was the opponent, I think, that we beat Sweden as well. Otherwise, totally different role now on the team, different life point we're at with women's sports in the world. I said it before in other interviews, having full stadiums in almost all the games we played there is unbelievable. Here we showed that it's possible, but then over in Milan, it's a different story, and it was just beautiful to see, and being able to win something and shine bright when everybody's watching is every athlete's ultimate dream, and so definitely more value this year than 12 years ago. Yeah.
Did you hear from any Swiss fans that were like, "Hey, now I saw you in the Olympics. Now I'm going to be a Fleet fan"?
No, but I've definitely gotten a lot of reactions saying they have been to a game, or they're from Mass or something like that, which is super fun. And I also saw a few Fleet jerseys over there and at the games, which, honestly filled me with so much pride, and couldn't believe it that they make the trip over there.
How has your game developed from that prior run 12 years ago to now? Yeah,
totally different game, different team. The pace on the ice obviously much higher. It's a different sport, honestly. If you would go back and watch some clips from 10 years ago, which also makes me super proud with how far the sport has come, and the sky's the limit. So many young talents now. They're just so athletic. Play at a very high level. So this league and the whole international play is just going to become better and better.
Alina, what was it like to have your family in the stands?
Something I don't think I could ever imagine that it would be possible at the Olympic stage, playing in front of my family and my loved ones. Was super emotional, and I don't get to see some of them a lot during the year, and then seeing them there, and seeing them getting emotional too, watching me or just seeing me after the game, it's undescribable.
And then what was it like to see Erin succeed so well in the Olympics?
Well, I could have told you before that she would do so well, so no surprise on my side. But as I said, honestly, one of my favorite moments next to winning bronze is seeing the three of them being so successful and getting the attention they deserve, and just super happy for them. It's always cool if you get reactions from people all over the world telling you how happy they are for you, but if you see it from other players, so you know how hard they work, the work they put in every day, and what they do every day to get to where they're at. The appreciation is just even higher. Which is just super cool to share it with them.
Are you going to display the medal in your house, or is it going to be locked away in the safe?
Well, I had to bring it here for you guys. I would have left it at home otherwise, but no, I think it's gonna be safe at my parents' house, where the other one is too. So, nothing too special. It's more the memories that, make it special.